This is week 4 of the 2010 season. Coach Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions are 1-2. We are coming off of the loss last week on the road against the Minnesota Vikings. Second divisional game of the season. We were able to get our win in our first one against the Bears, trying to take down the Vikings in Minnesota for the first time since the 1997 season. And it was a good battle, a defensive struggle. In the first half, only 3 points were scored. That was the Vikings getting a field goal. We missed a couple of opportunities in the first half. There were some sacks when we were in Viking territory. We had a missed field goal just short, and then we had one knocking us out of field goal range. But 3-0 at the half, and a couple touchdowns early to start the second half. The Vikings got the first one. We were able to get the second one. And then a big swing of things. We were able to get ourselves the ball back after a field goal was just missed wide left from the Vikings, and a long touchdown run put us up 14-10. That was the score going into the fourth quarter. But the Vikings able to get 2 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter. Brett Favre played very well for Minnesota. We tried to battle back in the end. We were able to get ourselves within 3. We were able to get the ball back with just seconds left. Last play of the game, a deep pass complete to Calvin Johnson way downfield, but they were able to make the immediate tackle, and the Vikings got the victory 24-21. Great effort, great battle, but falling short on the road in week 3. So here's all the week 3 results. The Patriots beat the Bills. The Saints beat the Falcons. The Vikings, they beat us 24-21 in Minnesota. The Ravens beat the Browns by a point. Cowboys beat the Texans by 2 points. The 49ers beat the Chiefs. Giants beat the Titans by a field goal. Steelers beat the Buccaneers. Panthers beat the Bengals. Jaguars beat the Eagles. Rams beat the Redskins by a field goal. Cardinals beat the Raiders. Chargers beat the Seahawks. Colts beat the Broncos. Jets beat the Dolphins. And the Packers beat the Bears 29-21 Monday night. That was all the week 3 action. Look here, players of the week from week 3. The offensive player of the week, D'Angelo Williams, halfback from the Panthers. Defensive player of the week, cornerback, Derek Cox from the Jaguars. The AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Mark Sanchez, quarterback from the Jets. And the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Joey Porter, linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals. A look here at the stats through 3 weeks of the season. Jandre Levy, most tackles on the team by quite a bit. He has 25. Middle linebacker has been playing his heart out. He also has 1 sack, 10 tackles for a loss. Louis Adelmas had an interception earlier in the season. Palmer also with an INT. Sue, Alvril with 2 sacks each. Jason Hanson, 4 of 5 on the season, 80%, long of 45. Missed a long one, just short. Nick Harris has 18 punts, 4 so far on the season. Maurice Morris, 16 kick returns. He had some nice returns in our game last week. Eric King, 10 punt returns on the season. Ryan Fitzpatrick played most of week 1. Matthew Stafford, our starting quarterback, played all of week 2 and 3. 509 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 57 in his long. Sacked 10 times. You got to do better protecting him. He's got to make quicker decisions at times as well. Javid Best, 144 yards. He's now the rushing leader. He has 1 touchdown. Kevin Smith, 137 yards and 1 touchdown. He has way more attempts than Best. Best had broke a long touchdown run for us last week. Maurice Morris also, he has 69 yards. Aaron Brown has 4 attempts, 24 yards. Stafford, some scrambles, same with Fitzpatrick. Nate Burleson leading with 15 catches. He has 205 yards. Calvin Johnson Jr., 14 catches, 250 yards. So more yards for him. Aaron Brown, 7 catches. Smith Pettigrew, 4. 2 touchdowns for Burleson. And Johnson Jr., 1 for Brown. coming up here in Week 4, another NFC North battle. Last team to face in the NFC North here so far in the 2010 season. Tari Bigby with the lead in tackles for the Packers. He has 18. Burnett has 17. Clay Matthews has 16. Bigby has 2 interceptions. So does Charles Woodson. Matthews has 1. He also has a defensive touchdown. Collins has 2 interceptions. Williams has 1. Harris also has an INT for the Packers defense. Mason Crosby has been a perfect 6 of 6 on field goals, a long of 49 yards, and he's been a perfect 7 of 7 on extra points. Tim Astley with all of the punts, 22 so far in the season. Jordy Nelson has had 9 kick returns. Will Blackman has had 6. Blackman has more total yardage. Jordy Nelson has 5 punt returns. And Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, he's been playing well, 760 passing yards, 7 touchdowns to 1 interception, a long of just 35. Ryan Grant, leading rusher with 140 yards. John Kuhn, second was 26. James Starks, 22. Jackson, 11. No rushing touchdowns. Leading receiver Greg Jennings, he has 18 catches and 4 touchdowns. Michael Finley with 14 catches. James Jones with 10. He has 1 TD. Donald Driver has 2. And some notable stats around the NFL. Ray Lewis, the lead in tackles, he has 30 in the season. Dwight Freeney leads with 7 sacks. Xander leads with 4 INTs. Long field goal is Ryan Lindell, 56-yarder. One punt return for touchdown, Dominic Hickson. Best quarterback rating, Mark Sanchez. He's been playing great football. Most passing yards, Drew Brees. He's tied with Sanchez for most touchdowns at 10, but Sanchez has no interceptions. Drew Brees has 4. Most interceptions is a tie between Chad Pennington of the Dolphins and Jay Cutler of the Bears. He, of course, played earlier in the season. First game of the year. Cedric Benson, most rushing yards. Williams and Benson tied for touchdowns. Coffee the most attempts. Cedric Benson, highest average per game. Marcus Colston, most receptions. Sean Jackson, most receiving yards. Most receiving touchdowns, Marcus Colston. Let's look at some stats. And now here's a look at the Week 4 NFL schedule. Week 4 will begin Sunday, 1 p.m. Jets at the Bills, and Seahawks at the Rams. Panthers at the Saints, both teams 3-0. And NFC North action, 1 o'clock. Lions at the Packers. Bengals at the Browns, 1 o'clock. Ravens at the Steelers. Broncos at the Titans, both teams looking for their first win. 49ers at the Falcons. 4:05, Colts at the Jaguars. Colts coming off their first victory. Texans at the Raiders. 4:15, Redskins at the Eagles. Cardinals at the Chargers. Sunday night game, the Bears at the Giants. And Monday night, the 3-0 Patriots at the 0-3 Dolphins. Let's look at the Week 4 schedule coming up here. Now we'll take a look at the standings from around the NFL. So there are 5 teams that are undefeated. At 3-0, the defending Super Bowl champion Saints, the Chargers, Patriots, Panthers, and Steelers. 3 unbeaten teams in the AFC, 2 unbeaten teams in the NFC. AFC North, the Steelers got a 2-game lead. They're 3-0, just 2 other wins combined in that division. Browns are 0-3. AFC South, the Jaguars have the lead right now. They're 2-1. AFC East, the Patriots with the lead. They're 3-0. Jets at 2-1. Chargers 3-0. Raiders at 2-1 in the AFC West. NFC North. So the Packers and the Vikings, they are 2-1. They both won their last 2 games. Lions and the Bears, we are 1-2. Big game coming up. We can get even with the Packers and get ourselves to 2-2 if we're able to get a upset win on the road against Green Bay. We're going to give it everything we got. We've lost our last 2 games after winning our first one. The Saints and Panthers are both 3-0 in the NFC South. Falcons and Buccaneers at 1-2. NFC East, Redskins, Eagles, Giants all 2-1. Cowboys at 1-2. And Rams and Seahawks tied at 2-1 in the NFC West. Let's look at the standings. Now here's a look at the injury report. So just Stephen Peterman, he's still out for us, going to be out another estimated 8 weeks. And now look here at the Packers, our opponents coming up. They have a couple linemen out, a couple right guards, Josh Sitton and Marshall Newhouse. He's going to be rolled up for the rest of the season. So a couple injuries to the Packers offensive line. Steve Smith is out for this week for the Panthers as he tries to remain unbeaten. Terrell Suggs is going to be out for this week. Russman, of course, out for the season. Steelers, they're dealing with a couple significant injuries to the offense. Forsett is out for them. The Texans have been absolutely hammered with injuries, defense and offense. And Matt Schaub, their starting quarterback, ruled out the rest of the season. A brutal blow for Houston, who's been having no luck in the injury department at all this season. Bills dealing with quite a few injuries as well. Chiefs, they got quite a few injuries. We're still out for about 5 more weeks. Jaguars, quite a few injuries. That's a look at some around the NFL. And now it is time here for our Week 4 game. We will be going on the road against the 2-1 Green Bay Packers, NFC North action. Third divisional game of the season, I should say. And certainly a big one here. Started things off with the 23-10 victory on the road. Then a couple losses. Games we were able to hang in close. Good efforts, good fights in both of our games. But of course, back-to-back defeats. Now trying to get ourselves a big win here against the Packers. They are 2-1. It's going to be a challenge. Green Bay lost their first game of the season, 24-17 on the road against the Eagles. And they have won the next 2. They took down the Bills and the Bears. All their games have been decided by single possessions. And Green Bay, they are certainly a very solid team. Last season, Green Bay finished with an 11-5 record, finishing second in the NFC North. They made it to the playoffs, and they were knocked out in the wild card round in a wild overtime game on the road against the Arizona Cardinals. A very exciting game, ended their season last year. Green Bay has had the success against Detroit, recent memory. The Packers have won the last 9 meetings overall against the Detroit Lions. And this game will be on the road. Green Bay will be the home team. The Detroit Lions have not defeated Green Bay on the road since the 1991 season. So there was quite a streak against Minnesota. That was since the 1997 season. This one's even longer, 1991 season. The last victory overall for the Lions over the Packers was Week 1 of the 2005 season. Green Bay, they are certainly a very, very solid team, and we're certainly going to have to bring it if we want to get the upset victory. We're going to give it everything we got here on the road against the Packers in Week 4. Let's do it. Come on. And here we go. So the Packers, they are at home. They will be wearing their regular home uniforms. And for us on the road, we will be wearing our regular road uniforms. We are all set to go. Week 4 action, 1 and 2 lines at the 2 and 1 Packers. Let's go. Packers won 34-12 over the Lions in Detroit last year and 26-0 over the Lions in Green Bay.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where we've been blessed with wonderfully mild weather. Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Packers and the Lions. Going into today's division matchup, Chris, who do you see as the key players?
Well, it sounds a little bit strange talking about Aaron Rodgers as the veteran quarterback in this matchup, but that's exactly where he is when compared with Matthew Stafford. So many good quarterbacks now in the NFC North, and the Lions knew that they had to try and keep pace, so they draft Matthew Stafford. A little inexperience still growing in the game, but we saw him with a couple of moments last year getting knocked out of the game, a timeout call, comes running back on the field for the game-winning points. This is a tough kid who's proven his leadership. I like him.
All right, Chris, and we'll see how this one plays out.
So here we go in Green Bay. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Week, Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. So you'll expect to be seeing players wearing pink in support, and a big NFC North matchup here. Lions going to try to get a big upset win, looking for first victory on the road against Green Bay since the 1991 season. Jason Hanson has it teed up to start things off. Blackman back to return, and we are underway in Green Bay.
Fields the kick at the 10.
And Nelson will be brought down by Scheffler on the 29.
Back to the 29 before being stopped. The Packers will set up shop at the 29-yard line.
And here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Grant in the backfield, Lee in motion. And Rodgers is going to look to throw. First play of the game is going to be caught by Jennings.
Delmas was there to bring him down.
Aaron Rodgers throws the ball so hard sometimes. I'm amazed the receivers can even catch it. Sometimes they have to ice their hands after the game.
Our defense hoping to do a better job handling the pass than we have past couple of weeks, but Rodgers is going to start things off with a nice throw completion. Grant the carry about 3 yards up to 50. Hand off to Grant, and he's going to get the first down up the middle.
Ryan Grant does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
Up the middle, strong run there for Grant. And Green Bay moving the ball effectively here early on. They're up past midfield, and Grant's going to make the reception. He's going to get about 9 more though, second and short now.
Short yardage situation here, second and a yard.
So Green Bay in control here at the moment. Defense got to find a way to stop him. Good pressure there on Rodgers. Play action, we were on it. Forcing him to get rid of it. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. They decided to go in the air on second and short.
They'll need a little less than a yard
do here? Their right guard, pretty snap, false start. Big mistake for Green Bay. And it's going to change it from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Across the middle to driver complete. Good block and the driver got open and hit him first down. Packers fans making know that was a big play there for themselves. Looking to pass to Jennings. Not able to get his feet in bounds. Didn't have been much of a game, maybe a few yards.
They forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Finley in motion. Hand off, Grant shook it.
He doesn't get back to the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
3rd and 11 here. Pressure, let's go.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
4th and 11 field goal right down the middle. Packers strike first.
The Packers strike first with the field goal. It's 3-0. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby will kick it deep. Clark is back to receive the kick.
Packers striking first there. Nice drive to be in the game. Morris back to return. Ends up trying the 25.
He makes it back to the 25.
All right, they just came up with a field goal. Let's see what this offense can do. Come out, be aggressive. Let's get some points on the board.
On the ground.
Morris, who just had the kick return, is going to get the carry here. 5-yard gain. Stafford. Trouble sitting, he's gonna go to the outside. It's a foot race down to the 5. And a huge play.
Had almost no chance to defend that one. Matthew Stafford caught him in a bad defense on that one. Saw the opportunity quickly and got it out of there. Nice job.
Big moment here. Burleson making the cut and the good clean block. Good work here. Fighting, getting inside the 5. Huge gain. Now trying to get ourselves into the end zone here. It's going to have ourselves first and goal.
Goal to goal after that big gain through the air.
And off to Kevin Smith.
Right
He's
side.
going to get some yards in about 3.
In a game, does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back? Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Only a couple yards from the score.
It's going to goal here on 2. Felton and then Edgar motion out here. And Kevin Smith. No. Play here.
3rd and goal with the lead within reach.
Good blocking, good handles well, can do this.
Scrambling away from the run.
Stafford, helping try to come over.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Maybe stubborn here. Alright.
Big call here, leaving the offense out there for this 4th
Fourth
and
and
goal
goal here
situation.
for 2. Nice Morris with Stafford. We're going to give it to him up the middle. Morris is going to get through. Packers.
Touchdown, Motor City.
Didn't have many defenders in the middle there. They were banking on a pass. Believe that they could get the job done. Regardless, but we win the battle up front and we'll get the touchdown. We're gutsy here. We're going, trying to get our first win against the Packers in Green Bay since the 1991 season. Got to take some risk here, going forward on 4th and goal. They didn't have a lot of guys in front. They made a bit of a misread there. Second line of defense, and they weren't able to get the help they needed. We will take the lead. Now Hanson for the point after. Patrick on the hole right in the middle. 7-3 the score.
Is up by 4. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Hanson is just about ready to kick this one away. Fields the kick at the 10. He makes it back to about the 31-yard line.
Tackle made at 31 here.
1st down and 10.
And the Packers for the second time. Field goal drive that first time out. Hand off to Grant. Brought him down about a 4-yard
4
gain.
yards on the carry. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 6 yards to go. It's a pass.
Houston picks it off.
Picks it off.
INT. He will take over. Pass the middle
Was there for
field.
the stop. The defense forces an early mistake, and sometimes that'll trigger a huge momentum shift.
Let's go. And defense looking to do better against the pass here this week, and that is a huge play. We're going to take away Houston, the INT, and the Detroit Lions. Taking over here. Let's go, let's go. Taking over here at the 48-yard line of Green Bay.
Dumps it out right.
Get the pass away quickly. Brown.
He's pushed out of bounds at the
Makes the catch.
41-yard line.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Morris, not 2 yards short coming up here. 2 yards short, I should say. 2 yards is what we're needing.
3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a
3rd
first
and
down.
2. That's the situation here. Trent Maurice Morris, he's going to get outside. He's got the first down. He's going to try to spin move. Not an effective spin move, but a nice pickup nonetheless.
Boy, that's
Up
a
to the
killer
31.
third down
Move
to
that
allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
Once again, giving it to Morris on a big play. Now the rookie, Best.
Best gains about 4 yards on the play.
And he will get himself a
It's
carry.
2nd down and 6. The pass is away.
To Burleson, got it to him. Touchdown Lions. Let's go.
The Lions turn in a solid 6-play drive that started in midfield.
I knew all he had to do was catch that one, and he was going to be gone. When you possess that kind of speed, it is a very difficult day for the defense.
What a nice throw here. And that's how we've been getting some touchdowns. These quick bullet throws on these routes here. Getting it right as the defenders are adjusting to it. Right on the money. A huge touchdown here. And the Lions looking to go up by 11 here. Hanson's got it 14-3 now. Strong start here in Green Bay.
Hanson is ready to kick it away. Blackman fields it at the 11. He makes it back to about the 31-yard line. The Packers will start this drive at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Short pass to his left. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off up the next. Beautifully run.
Big hit there. 5-yard scramble for Rodgers.
It's now 2nd and 5.
Didn't just make the tackle, made him field at the end of that one. Packers up to the 45-yard line. And Rodgers is going to go
And
down.
they got it.
Trozak was getting through there. Rodgers was trying to move, trying to get out of the pocket, but no chance. Big chance here
They
for
line
our
up at the
defense to
48.
shut them down and get the ball back here. 3rd and 11. They're going to hand it off to Jackson. Trying to get us with the run on a 3rd and long. The Packers were able, Vikings were able to have success against us a couple times doing that. Packers trying to do it here, but it'll be 4th and 5.
Still a lot of time left,
14-3,
but
the
at end of
Lions lead
one,
after
the
one.
score is 14-3.
4th and 5 here to start the second quarter. Punt here. Kenny's going to let it go, and it will take a nice bounce and go into the end zone.
The Lions offensively looking pretty strong right now. They've got to look at the team who maybe going in for the kill here. Too early to entirely put it away, but a touchdown would certainly be tough to overcome.
Phelps in the motion handoff. Kevin Smith. And about a 2 there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Goes through his progression. Passes it downfield.
Oh,
They can't hook up.
wild play there, trying to get to Williams in the end. Another look here. What a wild play. Stafford buying time and then seeing if he can get it over the defender here and get the ball to Williams. They were able to back it up. Here we go, 3rd down coming up.
Short throw to the
To Burleson. He's going to have another big reception. His 3rd catch, 107 yards now here early in the second quarter.
has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him over 100 yards.
Let's go. Stafford is going to get sacked.
Clay Matthews gets to the quarterback for the first time this year.
Matthews quickly in the backfield. He can get the sack. It's not a big loss, but certainly not the way we're going to start things with that set of downs. Stafford to Scheffler. He dropped it. It was in his hands. Dropped it.
Tony Scheffler was the intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, we have had some drops this season, and there's one there. Not able to hang on to it. It's really been nice.
3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Gets the pass off.
After trying to get Johnson Jr. a chance.
Gets a handoff. Calvin Johnson was his intended target.
$14-3.
The Lions
Too
are
well.
lining up to punt it
28
away.
left here in the second quarter.
He'll field it at the 17.
Ton of football to play.
He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question
Ton of
about
football
it. He
played
needs
in
a
the first
little more
half.
help out of his blockers.
Packers
This
gonna be
guy
starting from
right here,
19.
this is
Good
a
work from our punt
dangerous
team.
guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found
Finley
there.
in motion. Hand off to Grant. He's got about 7 yards there.
And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Good coverage downfield.
Broken up. Good defense.
James Jones was the intended receiver.
Levy, who's been playing great
3rd down,
defense for
and they
us.
need a couple of yards for the first. Ball on the 26.
Leading tackled by a large margin. Gonna make the play there on pass attempt.
Dumps it out left.
They'll get it. Donald Driver's gonna make the grab.
34.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Gonna go deep for
Misses
he's
the
gonna
receiver,
miss.
and it's incomplete.
We're looking to go deep to Jennings, and Jennings was.
Greg Jennings
Oh.
was the intended receiver on the play.
You bring a little.
And Aaron Rodgers is gonna want to have this one back. Jennings was open down the field here. Overthrew him.
It impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
We've gotten burned deep too many times this season. Play a bit more cautiously here defensively.
Searching for an open man.
We're gonna get the completion to Jennings, but it's not gonna be way downfield. It'll be a 4-yard gain.
Jennings picks up about 5 yards
35.
with the catch. Dumps it out right. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. Hand off to the left.
And
He's
where's
brought
running
down
back?
at the 49-yard
He
line.
almost will make the tackle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Hand off to Grant.
He's going deep with it.
Going deep, Nelson dropped
Chris
it.
Houston was defending on the play.
Or did Houston make the play on it? No, Nelson. The ball got to him. That was a perfect throw by Aaron Rodgers. Nelson dropped it. Would have been a big gain. And fourth down coming up here for the Packers.
Fourth down. The Packers are
Okay,
lining up to
cautious,
put this
make sure
one
they
away.
do kick it indeed here.
Back
And
to
they're gonna
pass.
fake it.
It's a fake. He's looking to pass.
It's a fake attempt. They're gonna have a chance out towards the sideline. It was a very bad throw.
The defense was ready, and now it goes back to their offense.
Well, the Packers decided to go for it here, but they decided to do it with their punt unit here. Having the punter try to pass, and he's got a man open. He hesitated on the throw, and then he threw it high and out of bounds. If he threw it right away and threw it accurately, they would have had it. But the punter didn't handle it
That's
well.
good to have on this
Big
game.
mistake
We'll
there.
watch for it, but certainly a little momentum swing here.
How about that? Let's go. Great work. They go with trickery on the fourth and short. And now
They
Best
give
is
it
going to
off
break
here.
away. Best, the rookie. Deep
He's knocked
down.
out of bounds
Field to the
at
25.
25-yard line.
That's one of those plays as an offense. You come back to the huddle laughing just a little bit. Yeah, you want to come after our quarterback? Fine. You better watch out for our little running back shooting through there, though, because he can burn you as well.
We have Best on the carry.
They keep it on the ground
And
with
he
the
gets about
tailback.
a yard maybe.
Best
Jenkins
gains
the
about a
tackle.
yard on the play. Pass is short right
Gonna get it
side.
to Williams now.
Derek Williams got blasted and just couldn't hang on.
And And you know you're going to get
Third
hit
and
as a
9.
wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Surveys the field.
Stafford loses the ball.
Who's going to come up with this one?
And who's going to get the recovery? Stafford moved up in the pocket, got hit, he fumbled.
Detroit.
And we get the recovery. Get the ball back.
Able to win the football, they keep possession.
Oh, wow, scary moment there. Stafford trying to move up in the pocket to buy more time. Nothing open there, trying to move up. Ball is out. And we are able to dive on it. Clutch recovery there. And it's going to give our field goal unit an opportunity. 44-yard
They're
attempt.
going to try a long field
Coming
goal
up
here.
here.
This will be a
Dancing.
44-yard attempt.
Come on, got this, let's go. Up right through, come on. And that is right
And
through.
the kick is good.
17-3.
Jason Hansen is just one of those very accurate kickers. You get in inside of 50 yards, and you have a great shot at making one.
Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon.
Dropping it through that.
Hansen is ready to kick this one off.
The kickoff. Around the 6-7 yard line. Big hit
He
there.
gets out to about the
And we got the
22-yard line.
14-point lead and the momentum. Packers' last drive ended when they decided to go with a fake punt.
We'll begin this
And
drive
failed.
at the 22.
Just a little past midfield, we were able to get ourselves a field goal. Taking advantage of the good field position. Completion to Jones going to be brought down for the game.
He gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Ran the carry. Levy again.
That's a 2-yard
And there's
gain.
a tackle, just the second of the game.
Down.
Having a great season for us.
So it's third down.
Making plays in the pass
offense will need
coverage as
about 4
well.
yards to pick up the
Third
first.
and 4, big play here. Gonna hand it off to Kuhn, and Williams will make the take.
About the 30. He'll be helped off the field by the
And
trigger,
John Kuhn is
so
down.
we may not see him return.
He's in some pain there for Green Bay. Hopefully he's alright. Big stop there for our defense.
Fourth down. The Packers are lining up to punt it away. King will take it at the 35.
The Lions
We're up
grabbing
to
their way into this
39.
defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
Scrambles away from the rush.
Stafford to Morris. Can't hang
When
on.
you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Give to the tailback.
Evan Smith fights. Gets about a yard out of it. The effort nonetheless. It's not much success to come. And it's going to be
Here's a third and 9 situation.
here.
Ball on the 40-yard line. He lets it go.
Oh, trying to get it to Colin Johnson Jr. Nice defensive play.
There's a Packers player making his way to the bench.
Another look here, trying to get it to Calvin Johnson Jr. Diving play. And it will be fourth down here, just over 2.5 minutes in the first half.
It's fourth
Harris
down.
out to punt.
The Lions ready to punt this one away.
catch cold by Nelson at the 10.
It's only a two-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand.
Come on, let's go defense. Shut them down here. Our defense finish off the first half. And go with the hand off and a big hit there. And Peterson made a nice play, but he is. Oh, he's in some pain there. That is not good news. Hopefully he's gonna be alright. We'll get an update when available, but it looks like he is out for the game. Hopefully nothing serious.
Coming up here. Ball on their own 8. Looking for a man.
Towards the sideline to get his feet in there.
Now with 4 catches in the game.
Hit an elbow. He just ended up for the game. I'm gonna take another quick look at this. This was nice pass. Did he get his feet in? That is close. In fact, that is so close that we are going to. Yeah, we're gonna challenge it. This is a big situation right here. And it'll be a big difference if we are able to get the call overturned.
Jim Schwartz doesn't like the call on the field, so he's going to have them take another look at it.
Able to drag a foot. Well, instead of third down deep in their own territory, they will be up to the 28. And they will first and 10. How aggressively will they approach it here? Finley in motion. Hand off to Grant, and Grant is going to get through. Grant's got a bunch of yards. That's the 45.
Ryan Grant was originally traded from the Giants to the Packers for a 6th-round pick. That certainly sounds like a steal today because he has proven himself in the NFL.
Two minutes remaining here.
Still looking for an open man.
Complete to Jones, 42 right now.
Aaron Rodgers is on the money there and gives them another first down. They were backed up to begin this drive. So a good job by the offense.
Rodgers is going to slide.
That'll bring up second down.
37.
He's going to throw it.
Aaron Rodgers is one of the most accurate passers in the NFL, so when he slings one out of reach like that, you go, what the heck
Rodgers
just
off
happened?
there. 3rd and 6 the situation. Can we shut him down here?
Short throw.
Deflected. And it's going to be 4th down. Great work.
Just terrific play by
Defense
the
able to get it done. Let's go. And they would have certainly had a chance there. able to get to its target. And they try the long field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder. He's trying to make it an 11-point game, and he's got it.
He splits the uprights.
Sean kick there, Mason Crosby.
That attempt didn't look like it had a chance.
Yeah, he worked that one over the bar, didn't he? You could see the body language and the chill he was trying to squeeze it, and it just made a good kick.
This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby will send this one deep. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped.
Here we go, 1:12 remaining here in the first half. And we're going to go with the handoff to Brown.
And he's tackled at the 30.
So we're going to try to get
That's
something
why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
I mean, we're just going to run it pretty much down to halftime here. Not going to try to force anything. Going to risk a turnover. They can take a timeout after this play. Certainly could if they want to try to get the ball back. Let's try to go play action here, actually. Something short, most likely.
Fine
Roll
time
out.
with his feet.
Felton.
He's brought
Complete.
down at the 37.
And that should get us into
They
halftime.
didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you
So
make
not
a
being
good
aggressive
throw
here at the end of
like
the
that.
first half.
Now you're in position
Okay
to
with the
try and pick up this
11-point
first
lead
down.
here. And Detroit Lions trying to get their first win in Green Bay against the Packers since the 1991 season. Got a long way to go, but 17-6 at halftime.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 17-6.
And here we go. Time to begin the second half. Detroit Lions 1-2, coming off of back-to-back losses, but losses in which we showed a lot of fight, a lot of heart, and I think we've looked better our first 3 weeks than people were expecting, coming off of two really bad seasons, 2008-2009, but got ourselves an 11-point lead here against the Packers. Can we get ourselves a huge
Detroit
victory?
will get it first here in the second half.
Chris
Caught at the
Morris
8.
back to receive.
Hold on, there is a
And there's a
flag.
flag, flipping penalty. And call Ashley Palmer. And that's going to back us up to
The
14.
offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
This
Tough
offense
break
to be
here to
effective, they
begin
have to
the
stay on
second half
schedule.
for us.
When you get a penalty like that, it
Hopefully we
allows
can
the
make up
defense
for
to
it.
begin to bring some
Starting here at
pressure.
14.
Dangerous situation.
We start off the toss to Kevin Smith. And no. Ended up losing a yard. Trey Matthews was his third tackle. Second and 11 here. With the handoff to Best.
Gives
And
it right side.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic
he
guys
shut
in the
down
league.
Van
And
his
typically
attempt.
you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
14 here. Maybe just a little deep to Johnson or Burleson. Hopefully we get some good blocking. Ourselves a chance here.
He tries to scramble.
I feel he's gonna go deep with it. It's gonna go out of bounds.
Nate Burleson was his intended target.
So nothing there. First drive of the second half. When the snap this ball.
The Packers have everyone on the line.
10-yard
Looks like they
line.
are coming after this one.
Penalty on the kickoff from the 3 and out. Needed 4 yards. Punt here, Jordan Nelson. Fair catch call, 41.
You would have to think that this is where they need to make something
So
happen
we went from the
in
punt
order to
unit.
get back into this one.
Here we go, time to begin. Second half, 17-6. Score. Broken tackle from Grant. He's going to get about 7 on the ground.
Grant gets 7 yards on the play.
Hand off to Grant. Stuff there. Big play coming up.
Dumps it short.
And they're going to get it to Driver.
He's tackled.
Trying our best to stop drag play there. Everybody get it. Donald Driver.
Flips it out short.
And to Jones. Complete inside the 30 back to the 20.
James Jones makes his 3rd catch of the game.
Come on. Handoff. Grant is going to be brought down.
Levy makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
And he makes the tackle. 27-yard line here. Finley motions left. Rogers to throw.
Moves to his right.
And brought him down. A 7-yard loss.
That was a very good effort by the Lions.
Big defensive play here. Packers still in range for a field goal. 3rd and 17 coming up.
Deep
They're
pass.
going to go deep, and that's going to go out of the end zone.
Not a
It'll
good
be
decision
4th and
to
17.
force that one into coverage.
It'll be a
Only given those
51-yard
situations,
field goal
you
from
can step
here.
up and get off a good throw. Occasionally, taking a sack's not a bad play.
But the only option here for the Packers, Mason Crosby, trying to nail another long field. It has a distance. It goes wide left.
The kick is no good. He hooked it left.
Oh, we had plenty of distance on it, but it was hooking wide. Going wide there. And that would have cut it down to potentially a 1-possession game. Would have made it an 8-point game. Instead, it will stay at 11. And we'll take over with some nice field position at the 41.
Gives it off.
Kevin Smith.
He still
And we
can't
can't
provide any kind of rhythm.
get too conservative here.
Give the defense credit.
Gotta move the ball. We gotta score. We gotta move it downfield. Stuff there on the run.
As a man
Trying to
goes
get it
right,
to Scheffler. It's going to be knocked down at the line.
Tony
32.
Shepard was the intended receiver.
Let's try to really catch him off guard here with the halfback screen. You know, they're looking for it.
Scrambles away from defender.
They Got it well defended. Stafford's there running for it. He lost the ball. Barnett has it for the Packers. Big mistake, Matthew Stafford. He was trying to run. He was trying to get the first down, but had so much to go. I like the effort, saying I'm going to do everything I can to get this first down, but you got to hold on to the ball here. You got to think about the situation. And he's not able to. The Packers with the recovery. So the Packers get the break they were looking for. We're going to have to punt at the next play, but could have potentially pinned them deep. Instead, they will start on our territory. Jennings the catch. Palmer got blocked. Jennings is going to get about 10 yards.
Jennings with his 6th reception. The halfback with the carry.
Nice hit there, 11 tackle.
Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They hand it off. Ryan Grant picked up the first down, gain of 4 on the play. He gets off the throw.
Caught by Jennings.
He's had a great game catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up.
Packers firing back here. They're up to the 8-yard line. Well, our defense making a big stand. Keep him out of the end zone. Keep him out of the end zone. Come on.
Looks to throw it.
Yeah, float that one up a little bit.
Bats it away.
Try to throw it up where
Donald
the driver can make the catch. He went up for it, but not able to hold on to it. A lot of Lion defenders in the area. Hand off to Grant, shut
Takes
down.
off the middle.
Here we go. That's a big play here, 3rd and goal.
Dumps it out right.
Out there is not able to stand down. It's going to be an incompletion, not able to stay in bounds to make the catch anyway, so they're not going to get any yardage out of it. 4th and goal here at the 7, and our defense will keep them out of the end zone. Crosby's going to miss it. What? Unbelievable there. Mason Crosby, who's been terrific this season, made a long field goal, no problem earlier. Had a long one just sail wide, and this is an absolute chip shot. Did something go wrong with the hold? The hold looks good, but the kick going wide here. Oh, and Packer fans grumbling big time at that one. And we are going to catch a huge break. We're going to take over the 20-yard line. Big moment there.
In heavy traffic.
Oh,
Defense pushes him out of bounds.
man, big mistake there for Matthew Stafford. Just rolling out. Just throw it away there. Just throw it away in that situation. Did not do it. I see another fumble, I guess. But before we run the things to go, it's still way too early. Just try to run things out here still in the 3rd quarter.
Inside handoff.
Trying to get some positive yards there with Maurice Morris. The defense absolutely shutting us down. So 3rd and 20 here. some good blocking there. Any chance of something downfield.
Goes through his progression.
Stafford gonna look to run. He's gonna lose back. He's gonna lose even more yards. Continuing to go backwards. So nowhere but backwards there on those plays. And he's gonna be punting it here from our own end zone. So we are letting the clock run down a little bit, but there's still so much time left to the third quarter. Still have less time there is. That'll be our this moment with the lead. I'm going to be taking over some good field position here, probably. Nelson's not going to get anything out of it. Shake the tackle, and he hit the 48. So defense, come on. Defense has been playing well for us, Packers. A couple missed field goals, including a absolute chip shot you think would be completely automatic for a kicker like Mason Crosby. Somehow just pulled it a little left.
James Jones with his fourth catch of the game.
The Packers are moving it, but our defense has been stingy at the end. Fighting here late in the third quarter. They're going to go with the handoff to Grant.
He fights forward to about the 40.
Wins his fifth tackle.
Short throw to the right.
Swing, the catch is made, and there is going to be a flag. A face mask penalty upon Manuel. And that's going to take the Packers up to the 19-yard line. And we could go to the fourth quarter right now. The Packers look to get another play. They will. It's the last play of the third quarter here. And completion to Jones. Moving up to about the 15-yard line. 200 yards now, passing for Rodgers. Packers still trailing by 11.
The score is 17-6.
We've only got 4 first downs. They're outgaining us by 100 yards. We have the 11-point lead. We got here breast cancer awareness month in the NFL. Excellent battle here, week 4 in Green Bay. Can the Lions get their first road victory against the Packers since the 1991 season? Got an 11-point lead here. Packers have been moving the ball much more effectively. Complete touchdown. Packers already moving a little bit quicker there up to the line. Touchdown pass to Jennings. They're certainly with the momentum. We're going to have to get something changed and get something going offensively. Well, 17-12 here. They're going to be going for 2. This is important. Got to get the stop here.
It looks like they will go for 2.
This is important here. Come on. They will look to pass. It's going to get swatted. Who target anyway. So 17-12. Very early here in the fourth quarter. Got good pressure. Nothing really open, deflected, and that actually almost gave the Packers a chance. Mason Morris. Back on the kick return to about the 28.
The defense played exceptionally well the last
4
time this
first
offense had the
downs.
ball.
We've got to get something going here offensively. Packers have been shutting us down. They've been moving the ball effectively. We don't want to give the ball back. trailing by just 5. Look to pass Stafford rolling out, now going to look to run. He's going to slide wisely.
That first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of
Good work,
times
Matthew Stafford. We're just a yard away from our 5th first down. We can work the clock a bit. We know we got more work to do. We can't just run it down. We have to move the ball. We have to get more points possibly. It's certainly the hope here in this drive. Looking for at least a field goal. Shut down there on 2nd and 1, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 after the loss. Try to go on the ground again here. Yes, the rookie has got enough. Uses speed, trying to take it to the sideline. It's enough doing the chairs.
Let him go to work. Not a big gainer there, but certainly a big first down.
Nicely done. Here we are up to the 40. Best pass first down. And he's got 46 yards and 6 carries. Most of them coming on his 30-yard run earlier, but that was a very nice pickup. Try to motion over here audible a bit.
Short throw to the left.
Burleson.
Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Look at his hands. And we got ourselves a good one here in Green Bay. 2nd and 10. Just a motion to the right. Oh, Kevin Smith is going to get absolutely shut down there. Jenkins is the 5th of the game, and that was a big one. 3rd and 13 here at the 48-yard line. We're going to need something quite big to have a chance here. Some blocking set up. Come on. Whoa, snap there to Stafford.
Scrambling away from the rush.
And he's got no real chance. Oh no. He's going to hang on to it too long. He was looking back to buy a bunch of time. What a miscue. And that is like... that is getting close to record territory for a loss on a sack. He's rolling back, trying to buy time. Receiver to come back. And he absolutely cannot do that. A huge loss. We're going to be snapping this here with maybe about 9.5 minutes left. We're likely going to be starting with decent field position now, taking away any chance we had to possibly pin them deep. Hoping for a good punt here from Harrison, good coverage. Harrison will do it well. He hustles down there, and Nelson's going to shake the tackle out. And he's going to get him past the midfield. Stafford.
And now their offense will come onto the field in great position to get back into this game.
Big mistake there. And Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. They are 46 yards away from taking a 4th quarter lead. Handoff Grant's going to make the tackle, but Dominican Zoo with his first tackle of the league, shutting him down in the backfield.
No chance for the running back that time.
Defense, if we can shut him down here, it would be huge. King firing, and he's going to get to Rodgers quickly, 3rd and 11.
Well, sack, but they got the
Going
next
for
best
bullets
thing,
and
and
it
that was a
works
bad
nicely.
throw.
We got ourselves a chance here, come on.
He's searching for a receiver.
Rogers going to the end zone. Broken up by Spivey. Now they finish down for the Packers.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Defense able to shut them down in a big way there. 4th and 11 here for the Packers. They tried a fake punt earlier. It did not work at all. They're not going to try that here. Punt's going to go out towards the sideline. It's going to be marked on the 23, so not
So, Chris, if
very
you're the
good
coach
punt
right
there.
now, what do you call in this situation?
Big thing now is you have to keep possession of the ball and use up the clock. You can't have a 3 and out here. I still think that on this first down play is the best time to be aggressive with the offense.
And Kevin Smith shut down. They've really been struggling offensively. We've really got to find a way to get something going here. Under 8 minutes left in this ball game. And 12 here. Spot.
Pass is
To
short right
Brown,
side.
it's complete. He's going to get all he can.
The 31.
To 31.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Alright, so it's a big moment here. I'm not really set up here in the middle. Do we dare try to just run it? We're able to do it early in the game on a 4th down play. Here goes Kevin Smith up the middle.
Hands it to the
And
back.
he's going to fight for everything he can get, and he'll get enough. Clay Matthews will make the tackle, but he's got enough for the first down. We can run this down to under 6 minutes here. Can we do this? Can we do it here? And off Maurice Morris. Pretty well shut down there.
Is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far.
Gotta find a way to move the chains. I like to go motion, I like to go play action. Yes, we gotta do it here. Come on, we gotta get this here. Under 5 minutes now, big play here, 2nd and 10.
Fine time with his feet. He's dragged down on the play.
Yeah, we want to keep the clock rolling, but that is not good at all. That's going to take away possibly any chance of getting the first down here. Hopefully we can find a way to pin them back at least somewhat. Sorry for taking too many sacks and taking too much of a loss on the plays like he is taking sacks. The halfback screen, Brown is going to make the catch. He loses his football. And Williams has a recovery for Green Bay. They're going to have great field position. And we're not getting it done here down the stretch offensively. Really struggling. And turning the ball over is going to make things more difficult on our defense. Defense has been playing well for us. We're going to need them to really come through here. One more quick look. I'm going to go halfback screen. Ball just punched out. Packers get the recovery, so they take over here. Here's Rogers and the Packers 33-yard line. Defense, come on. Hand off to Graham. Sue's going to hit him first. About a 2-yard
Gains
gain.
about 2 yards on the run.
Under 3.5 left. Rogers is going to be brought down by Dolphins. And he's going to get the sack here. Big play. A 3-yard loss for Green Bay. What do they do here?
Surveys the field.
Sacked again. Ruben is going to make the sack. Let's go. Able to get the pressure in here. And get a huge defensive play. So here's the situation now. It is 4th and 18. It will be a 58-yarder, but they appear to be lined up to try to attempt it. We're at the 2-minute warning now.
We would like to take the time to mention
Their defense has been absolutely shutting us down.
Players throughout the NFL will be wearing pink game apparel to raise awareness of the importance of annual screenings. The players will auction the gear through NFLauctions.nfl.com, with proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Visit cancer.org for more information. Folks, it's a great cause.
Huge moment here. The game hangs in the balance. Crosby has the leg for it. He missed a chip shot earlier. He kicks it strong, but it's going to go wide left. Crosby's now missed 3 on the game. And a bold decision there from the Packers. Another decision that will be questioned from them. I believe he had the leg to get it, and if he got the field goal, let's believe they could shut us down and only need a field goal to win it. Instead, we take over 1:55 left. They weren't able to get the snap off before the 2-minute warning either. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They can get the ball back if we can't move the chains at all. Hand off. No gain. Timeout Packers. Defense has been playing well. Offense is not. Can we get the first down? We're looking for a big upset victory here. We gotta go for something here. We gotta be a bit aggressive with our offense. It's 10 yards. We need 10 yards. If we get a first down, that'll go a very long way to sealing it here. Motion out here, obviously a huge spot. Come on. Stafford pressure. Let's see. Well, he avoids a sack, but that will stop the clock. Save the Packers timeout.
Well, that makes 2 of us because the risk of throwing an incompletion or even an interception there far outweighs the benefits of trying to throw that football.
Come on. I still think we gotta be aggressive. Try to find a way to get this here. Good blocking, fine seam, good throw, come on. Stafford picked off by A.J. Hawk. And Hawk still on his feet. He's still going. Returning all the way back to the 32. We decided to be aggressive, it does not pay off. And a huge moment here, not just the interception, but what a return. A.J. Hawk makes a play and is able to shake off some tackles. What a return there. Unbelievable defensive play. Decided to be aggressive, decided to go for the victory. We could have made them use our last timeouts and tried to pin them deep with the punt. Went for it. It does not pay off, but our defense can still bail us out. Packers need to get 32 yards, and our defense get one more stop to win this.
Still looking for an open man.
Rodgers going to the end zone. Broken up by Houston.
Second down coming up.
Our defense can do this. Our defense can do this. Let's go. What a ball game it has been here. Lions looking for a big upset victory. And trying to hustle Rodgers, buy some more time. He's got a man. Touchdown. And the Packers will get it to Donald Driver with the touchdown.
Big two-point conversion try here. Obviously a 3-point lead. Really significant at this point in the game.
Oh, what a play from Aaron Rodgers. Trying to bring some pressure in. He's getting a roll to the outside. And Driver is getting some space. He threw that one. Frozen Roper right on the money. Big touchdown, Packers fans. Enjoying it. Now a 2-point conversion coming up here. Trying to get a short guy here. Come
So
on.
they'll go for 2 here and try to go up by a field goal.
Rodgers will look to run. He's not going to get it. So it's 18-17. A field goal would win it for us.
Wasn't the right call to try to pass it there.
Yeah, I really do think that throwing the football in that situation is a much better option. You know how hard it is to try and run the ball in short yardage situations.
If they're able to stop it.
Hands, they just didn't get it done.
The offense has really been struggling. The second half, got to find a way. Good points here. We got time, got a chance. Got to do it.
Caught at the 8.
Mason Morris up to about the 30. 119, win the clock.
Now this is their last shot if they're going to win this one.
Been playing with the lead for a while. Now it's different. Now we got to move it. Got to move it. Serve time as well.
Gets it away.
Trying to fire it there to Calvin Johnson. Both up.
After that incomplete pass.
Trying to fire there. Swatted down. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Let's go. Second and 10 now.
Short pass
Up towards the sideline, 112 remaining.
Nate
Third
Burleson
and 10.
was his intended target.
Our offense has had just nothing going. We've got to get something here. Come on, we got to find a way. Running out of opportunities at this point. 3rd and 10 here.
Has a man
To Scheffler. Complete.
He's tackled at the 43-yard line.
We're taking a little
The
time.
defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Now tough to match up one-on-one and man coverage against that.
Able to get it there. Scheffler turned around, throw a bit low, but good work. Timeout taken. 105 remaining. We're at the 43-yard line. What a ball game. What a ball game indeed, coming down to the wire.
Looking for a man.
Stafford trying to get it to Burrows. He's swatted down. Nothing.
Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Exactly 1 minute remaining.
And he's crushed.
Trying to get us to Scheffler. And
There's a Packers player making his way to the bench.
injured Green Bay Packer, AJ Hawk, who had a big INT earlier in the fourth quarter. And some payback for Green Bay. 3rd and 10 coming up. Game is in the balance. Our last chance for our offense to get something going here. In the second half, all on the line. Junior in motion. Stafford going deep to Nate Burleson. Touchdown Lions!
Touchdown and a late lead. Slim chance now after that score.
Well, there's no
Wow,
shortage
what
of
a
big play
moment
guys
for the
on
Detroit
Denver offense, so
Lions.
let's give them a chance. This one's not done yet.
And we get it here with 49 seconds left. What a game here, back and forth in Green Bay. And Matthew Stafford going high and deep. Nate Burleson. And he's gonna make the grab. What a moment here for the Detroit Lions in Green Bay. Trying to defeat the Packers in Green Bay for the first time since the 1991 season. And a huge play here. Now a important 2-point conversion attempt coming up. This could make all the difference here if the Packers are able to get a response. Very important here that we are able to find a way to pick this up.
They'll go for 2 in this situation.
I think we're gonna hustle up. I'm actually gonna take a timeout. Gotta make sure we're all set up here. Big play, of course. Just have a massive moment to get ourselves into the lead. There's a little moment to regroup afterwards.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here.
Could go on the ground here with Kevin Smith. That's what we're gonna do. 2-point conversion. Hand off Kevin Smith. Got it. Let's go.
Great job there. They were able to get it in for 2.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted
Packer
to do
fans
and executed it perfectly.
Now it's time.
not happy, but Lion fans thrilled here. The run up the middle from Smith. Can we hold on for 49 more seconds?
Hansen will send this one deep.
Hansen to kick off. Make sure we handle this well. Come on.
Caught at the 8.
Nelson. It's going to be brought down to Scheffler on the 29. And Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, they're going to have to go 71 yards in 45 seconds and 2 timeouts at their disposal. Defense, let's go.
Rolling out to his right.
They're going to go deep. First play. Spidey on the coverage. They're trying to get to those guys.
And he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He's searching for a receiver.
And Rodgers will be sacked. Packers will take their second
Take a
down.
timeout. That is their second of the half.
They are down to just 32 seconds. At their own 25, and they face a 3rd and 14. Defense trying to hold on here. Trying to finish off what will be a huge victory for us.
Here's the pass.
Jennings can't hold on to this 4th down.
Greg Jennings might have been shaken up a bit on the play.
Jennings was hit hard there, coming across the middle, trying to make the grab. Last chance here for the Packers. They're going to need to get it to the 39-yard line for a new set of downs. They're going to look for the first down. Nelson will make the catch, but we will make the tackle. He is sure. He is sure. The Detroit Lions are going to get the victory on the road against the Green Bay Packers for the first time since the 1991 season in a wild back and forth game here in Week 4. Let's go. And we're going to win it. A kneel down or two is all it will take from Matthew Stafford.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Packers will take their final timeout. One more kneel down is all we need. And back in Detroit, they've got to be fired up here. These do not appear to be the Detroit Lions of the past couple of seasons, who had a combined record of 2-30 over the past two seasons. The worst in the NFL since the merger. But a 2-2 record now here so far in the 2010 season. We've been in every game. We are now 2-1 against the NFC North. Taking on the Packers, who were a playoff team last season. Big victory here for us. 25-18 the final. Lions win.
That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game. Our final score is the Lions 25, the Packers 18.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
And we are fired up. An exciting victory, back and forth game, able to win it against the Green Bay Packers. What a ball game it was, and we will improve to 2-2. The Packers will fall to 2-2 as well, 25-18 the final. Green Bay outgained us 305-223. They had more rushing and passing yards. They had almost twice as many first downs, and they won the turnover battle. We were even on third downs, both 6 of 16. We were 1 of 1 on fourth. They were 0 of 2. And we were able to get our 2-point conversion. They were 0 of 2 on theirs. They won the penalty battle. We had more time of possession, but we won on the scoreboard, and that is all that matters. Able to get the job done. The Packers struck first with a field goal. Scored the next 14 points of the first quarter, 14-3 after one. The field goal put us up 17-3, but the Packers would battle back. Crosby nailed a 54-yard field goal. Looked perfect. Looked absolutely excellent on it, but he would miss 3 field goals in the game. No more points were scored until the fourth quarter. The Packers began their comeback. Rodgers to Jennings, Rodgers to Driver. Gave them the lead by 1 point. Our offense was doing absolutely nothing in the second half until this moment here. We were able to get completion to Scheffler earlier to get the drive moving a bit, but this was on 3rd and 10. We were looking like we were in some serious trouble, but Stafford, a perfect throw. Burleson got room. That ends up being the game winner. We were able to hold them off in the end. Defense played great. We did enough to get the job done. Matthew Stafford, just 9 completions on the game, 25 attempts, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, 65 was his long. Kevin Smith, 10 attempts, just 2 yards. He really struggled. 14 yards from Reese Morris. Jovin Best had 46 yards. He was successful. Reese Morris had a touchdown run. 30 yards was Best's long. 164 receiving yards from Nate Burleson. What a game. He had 2 touchdowns. And Brown had 3 catches. Elvin Johnson did not have a catch for us on the game. They did a good job shutting him down. Along with 65 yards, the game winner. Defensively, DeAndre Levy, 9 tackles, leading the team once again. Corey Williams had 7. Coming back from his injury, Troznick had 4.
we had a very strong performance from our defense. Excellent work. We really struggled against the pass. Our previous 2 games came out here. Great work. Chris Houston had a big INT as well. Jason Hansen was 1 of 1, hit a 43-yard field goal, hit both his extra point attempts. Nick Harris 5 punts on the game. Maurice Morris 4 kick returns, and Eric King 1 punt return. For the Green Bay Packers, Tim Messi threw 1 pass. It was a fake punt attempt. If he threw it earlier and accurately, it could have worked, but he hesitated and had a bad throw. Aaron Rodgers was 20 of 37, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, a long of 32. Ryan Grant 20 attempts, 65 yards. Their leading rusher by quite a bit, at a long of 18. Greg Jennings had 8 catches. James Jones had 5. Donald Driver had 4. Jennings and Driver with touchdowns. A few guys with 1 catch. E.J. Hawk and Nick Barnett led with 6 tackles. Colin Jenkins had 5. What a huge play by E.J. Hawk, getting the interception, the big return, setting up the go-ahead score for the Packers in the 4th inning. Hawk was injured right before we were able to get our touchdown pass. He had to leave the field. Hopefully it's nothing serious for him. Very good linebacker for Green Bay. Mason Crosby, 2 of 5, frustrating game for him. Hit the 54-yarder and then things just went astray. Missing his next 3, including an absolute chip shot. Matthew had 3 punts for the Packers. Nelson 4 kick returns. Blackman had 1. And Nelson 3 punt returns. That is all here from Green Bay. The Lions get their first win here against the Packers since the 1991 season. A huge victory here for Detroit. We will improve to 2-2 on the season, and we will improve our divisional record to 2-1. Having played everyone in our division once. Big win. Let's go. First victory since week 1 of the 2005 season overall against the Packers. And we'll get a recap of week 4. All the action's been played. Let's watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. We'll start in Jacksonville, where the Colts came to town to face their AFC South rivals. Peyton Manning threw for close to 300 yards. For the Colts, Indianapolis's offense gave the ball away twice. Indianapolis eked out a 1-point victory. Detroit was in Green Bay for an NFC North showdown. Green Bay's defense was bringing it all game long. They registered 6 sacks. Detroit won it by 7. The San Francisco 49ers clashed with the Atlanta Falcons at the Georgia Dome. Atlanta didn't move the ball all that well, finishing the game with less than 200 yards. Atlanta eked out a 2-point victory.
Here are the NFC North standings for Week 4. Minnesota is leading the way.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Matt Hasselbeck was recognized as the Offensive Player of the Week. Here is the Defensive Player of the Week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
St. Louis goes to Ford Field to take on the Lions. Steven Jackson is the leading rusher in the Rams offense in the early going. St. Louis is ranked 4th in the NFL in sacks. New Orleans will visit the University of Phoenix Stadium to take on the Cardinals. The Saints have won 4 in a row. Drew Brees is doing a good job leading the Saints' offensive attack. Minnesota goes to Giant Stadium to take on the Jets. The Jets have won 2 in a row. Mark Sanchez has been very solid behind center for the Jets so far.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for the Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
Huge victory in week 4, and got ourselves a big game coming up again in week 5. Going to be at home looking for a victory at home for the first time this season, taking on the Rams. They are also 2-2. Can we get ourselves consecutive wins here? Let's go Lions.